I always do that. I should have told the people, where's my other phone? Right? I should have told the people, I'm live streaming. Hola. I'm coming, guys. Life lessons. Celebrity gossip. Is it really bright? Do I need to turn that light off? All right, guys, I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm ready. Ready, ready, ready. I am ready. Let's see what's going on here. Hello, guys. Hello, guys. Hello, guys. Hola, konnichiwa, ni hao, bonjour, rem, salam alaikum, namaste, namaste. Hi, welcome to the live. We got a lot of gossip to talk about today. It is juicy in these rebel streets, okay? It's juicy. We got a lot going on. What y'all doing? Lauren Morrison, what you doing? George, what are you doing? Me, I am in here by myself. I've been here for a while by myself. Uh, while Duck was working a little bit, so I said, let me jump on here and get me a little bit of time. Even though I said I wasn't gonna get on here until I can go on a be on schedule. Okay, but we can jump on randomly, you know, randomly. What are you doing, guys? I've seen a lot going on, so I just wanted to get on here and talk about it a little bit because we never hear from Nicki Minaj grandmother. We never, I mean, yeah, Nicki Minaj mother, Papa Bear's grandmother. Like we never hear from her. But baby, you want a tiger to come out, mess with somebody grandkids. I don't told y'all. Oh, you working? Okay, brother. I just wanted you to jump on here and join my live. Make sure you hit the like button, lock it in, so you'll know when your sister is on live. Cause see, I'm a big time YouTuber. I'm big. I'm real, real big. So, yeah, you know, I'm big around the YouTube land, in the YouTube universe. So, yeah, I had to jump on here and give me some time this week because I haven't streamed this week, and I gotta stream more, and I gotta get consistent. So I said coming up, I was gonna start Saturday, just fresh, because I know I had a lot of stuff to do with the kids on Saturday, so I know I have a lot of stuff to stream. But then I was here by myself, so I said I might as well stream, and then I seen all this stuff going on in the YouTube land, so I just wanted to know what was going on with the people. Honey, and Offset don't spoke, but no, we gonna get back to Offset in a minute. First, we got to talk about um Nicki Minaj's mother speaking allegedly through her post. Yeah. But that's what I'm saying. You don't play with nobody kids. You already don't play with nobody kids. But then you definitely don't play with nobody grandkids. Okay? Yeah, that's a total different love. That's a total different thing. I ain't heard that lady or seen that lady never really speak or say something. She said something today. Yeah, she said her grandbaby is perfectly fine and can perfectly speak for a 2 or 3 year old or 3 or 4, however old Papa Bear is. I hated that anyway. I ain't like the fact that the girls were arguing and continue, but I've been a younger girl before, and I know once the heat is hot and the fire is hot, and it's up, it's up, it is up. And it take a minute for God to calm me down. So hopefully they'll calm down. And if they don't, they can still come at each other like, in a little rap war, take it to the booth. Yeah, take it to the booth or whatever. Just don't, you know, bring the kids in it. That's what I'm gonna say. Yeah, just don't bring the kids in. Who else? Who else? Who else? We had to talk about. Oh, we had to talk about Offset. Now he's sad, baby. He's sad. He's sorry. Um, yeah. But he's saying that wasn't true. Okay, so as soon as went on the interview on somebody's podcast and said that was untrue about Sweetie, that was just a rumor. She fell out with one of her friends, and the friend came on and allegedly said it is true. And she said Sweetie sleep with a lot of people's husband, allegedly. So I don't know what y'all think about that. And y'all know I like Sweetie, so that's why I said allegedly. We just gotta say what's going on the YouTube streets today. Whatever day I come on live, it had to be a lot going on for me to just randomly come on Wednesday on a hump day. Because I was getting my little shorts out. Rihanna look good. Baby, the bounce back. Riri, she got that little girl, baby. That little girl is gonna be everything to her. Do you know how she finna dress that little girl? Oh my goodness, I can't wait to see how she's gonna dress her. And Sweetie got her little girl, and she's precious. So that's what I'm saying. I don't know, but that's what they said. Now, I said it wasn't true. And somebody get this Ray face clown. Okay, I didn't like him for Bambi, and I didn't like him. I really don't like him now that he don't um said that about Tommy. She just went to ride some horses, allegedly on a horseback or whatever, and they'll take it just because it's them and turn it into something else. And I just think that's real weird. You know, they love hip hop. Well, Tommy, a lot of stuff. Tommy is Tommy. Okay, she's a baddie, loving hip hop, her own brand of stuff. Tommy is Tommy. I love Tommy. So yeah, but I see they do that, and to me that little what's his name? Bino, Dino, Dingo. What the what the hell is that little boy name? Krishan was running around with clown behavior. Okay, clown behavior. That Ray face guy, clown behavior. Okay, nobody likes them. I don't know how y'all like them. They own people don't even like them. They just lame as hell. So yeah, so we had Nikki Mom spoke. Somebody do something about 50. Somebody, why did 50 write write the judge that letter? Like it's no ending with him. I try. I guess you can do something to me that's so bad that I'll be like, okay, I ain't gonna never let this go. I have had vengeance, feel like vengeance like that, or rage or anger against somebody like that. But then it's just like sooner or later you got to let that go, like because that hate is inside of you, and you don't want that bad hate for somebody inside of you. And 50 is just crazy, but I look at 50 like I look at myself. And I look at Nikki and Kanye, like, it's some people just like, we gonna say what's on our mind. And Cardi too, she one of them too. So, like, that's why I feel like it's so bad with them. Because neither one of them gonna bite their tongue. And when it's a fire, it's a fire. Y'all can come with that. Kids off limit, all you want to. You're lying until it's you. Because soon as somebody say something about your kid, it's right back. I'm going to say something about yours. Yeah, I'm going to keep it 100. Yeah, you say something about my kid, I even think you insinuating something about mine. I'm going to go crazy and rip your head off and rip your kid's head off and everybody else. With words. With words. Let's make that clear. Because YouTube will cut your ass for anything. Every time I turn around, they doing something to me, but they know I will at the creators 100 times. They know me, and guess what they saying? Once you get your live streams together and you're consistently live streaming, you'll do better. So I know that, and I'm on my way. I'm doing so much better, guys. So much better. I've been editing my own little videos. Now I've learned how to work the AI. Now I want to learn how to work it where where my glasses got in my hair. I want to be able to work it where I can make the videos where they talk, which they saying I can do that through TikTok. I'm really gonna do that TikTok. I'm really gonna get with my baby girl and get this TikTok stuff together. She gonna give me a TikTok tutorial, okay, coming up this week, so I can get because I've learned that's why the people got a little bit more subscribers and supporters too because they have the TikTok, which I don't care, baby. I'm fine with the Rebel gang, okay? I'm fine right now. We growing together. I'm pretty sure if I needed something, I could ask my rebels. But I'm good. Um, and I'm getting much better on the business side and all of that. I do my own advertising. That's me making them edits and stuff in the community posts and learning as I grow. And so I'll understand all that stuff and all that stuff in the guidelines and stuff. So I just put it up there, and if they strike it or whatever, if it's partially if I need to leave it. If there's a whole strike, yeah, I'm taking it down and all that. And so I need to, yeah, just trying to be tighten up on them, you know. But tightening up for the fall is my goal. And I said by the 15th, I'm going to be on a live streaming schedule. So that's only a couple of days away. But I still thought I'd get on here randomly today because y'all know I jump on randomly. Y'all know anything about this Derek Groves? Oh, he the last one remaining from them 10 inmates that escaped. Oh, okay. Okay. I'm like, who is he? We want to talk to him. Who else that we know? Oh, Dirk. Did you see all that stuff? Did y'all see all that stuff that Trap? And you know Trap, that's one thing about him. I mean, he gonna get to the bottom of it, but all that stuff they allegedly saying that Dirk had going on, that like if they didn't slide for Vaughn or they didn't slide for D-Thing, his brother, like that. He was talking about doing some unaliving. Put some HITS out on people. Poor Dirk, Lord, I'm just going to have to pray for him. He going to need all the prayers, you know? And that's why I just want them to stop. Y'all, that's the best thing to do. Just stop. Because they going to lock you up, take you away from your family, store away the keys. It's getting harder, you know. I understand. I once don't have to do stuff, to hustle and stuff too, you know. And do stuff. And I got my hood family. I got my real family. I got my hood family. I got my YouTube family. So, you know, I understand having a family. They can call the people gangs. I still call the people families. You know, even like with the mafia, I feel like there was a family. I love anything that's family. Sometimes bad things happen in the family, you know. But if you're for taking care of the whole of the family, I'm for you. I'm a little different, you know. I'm not God, so I can't judge. Even like stuff like people like, I'm weird. So let's take Narcos. When I watch Narcos and I watch Pablo, like I actually like Pablo as far as he's a bandito, okay? As far as I didn't like the unaliving of people, but as far as him taking care of his family, I'm always for taking care of the family and taking care of the people and going back and giving back in Robin Hood. And I ain't even gonna say take it from the rich and give it to the poor. But if you are the rich, then help the poor. Yeah. I be saying, I was laughing earlier because they was like, they be going to the strip club. I got that money, I'll throw it. I told them, give me 50 beds, I'm going to the homeless shelter, I'ma throw it. Yeah, that's you know, y'all throw it somewhere else, I'll go to the homeless shelter and throw it. It ain't gotta be the women's shelter. I wanna go to the shelter where everybody be. I'ma throw it. You know. I'm waiting on God to give it to me. Yeah. I'm going to cause a riot in the city. You know, that's just me. So I don't know. I'm anything for the better of the family. So who else? So now, damn it, Griselda was a little bit crazy. But she loved who she loved and took care of her boys and stuff too. Gotti. You know, I see the bad, but I see the good too. So I'm more of that type of person. So yeah, I don't look at them as little, you know, I don't call them YGs, I call them YMs, young men's. You know, where they came from and their culture and their environment and all that plays a part. So us as black people, us as any people, because it ain't only just black people in the gangs, it's all color people gangs. Hispanic people got their own gangs, the Cuban people, whoever. The Chinese people, whoever got their own gangs and mafias. Chinese mafia, everybody had their own stuff. So whoever. I'd be more for the family unity part, not for the unaliving and stuff like that part, you know. Because hell, if that's the case, y'all want to say they gangs, then the other people the gangs too. It's a group of police. It's a group of bad police. It's a group of police, good police, but they are the police. You see what I'm saying? So that's how I go about looking at it. I don't judge. But yeah, but they said Dirk. They don't John got it Dirk, baby. They don't went back and found some stuff where John got, well, same thing they did with Doug. They went back and found when they catch them at their weakest moments, you know, and they might have said some negative stuff about the rest of the people, or the rest of the team, but they were saying, Dirk was saying if if they didn't slide for Vaughn, he was gonna have their ass unalived or hit up. You know, you gotta watch what you say. Yeah, unalived or hit up. What the police call it was gonna be a 187. So Dirk. But that was on some John Gotti, Sammy the Bull. That's how they got him. They recorded it. Then they went to Sammy and said, John Gotti is talking about unaliving you, which made him flip. You see what I'm saying? So Dirk, you've been up there talking about the people, and it's one more Dirk was talking about. Let's see. We don't even got to do all that. We can look it up. How about that? How about them apples? We ain't even got to talk and allege or none of that craziness. Okay, who didn't slide for? I see that. What is the boy name? The little boy. He was one of Dirk and them close friends. I seen Trap said, let's see. Monadu. Monadu. That's his name. Said Lil Dirk was gone backdoor the little boy, Monadu. So that's what I'm saying. See, they make it bad. They turn it against each other. So if y'all don't see what's going on and that y'all need to let all that stuff go and get some money, like that stuff is, for real, they just throwing you away for the rest of your life, locking you up for the rest of your life. And yeah, you might get in there, you might have some family members, gang members, whatever you want to call them in there, but they're still not, your mama ain't in there, your kids ain't in there, your wife ain't in there, your significant other ain't in there. They still out here living in this bad, harsh world where we don't know. They be talking about war, going to war on the regular, the government lockdown, you know, all kind of stuff. People barely surviving, the homeless people, you know, mistreating them any kind of way, um, hurting the kids, the sex offenses is up, SA is up, you know, so this world is not good. We need our people. How long they been preaching this stuff? Since Martin Luther King, but it don't never hurt to say it and retouch up on it. And that's how I'm about the oldest one out of my mama kids, and not out of my family when it come to my cousin stuff, but like out of my sisters and brothers. And I try to preach that. I try to, oh, Slick, you still on here. Seeing Taylor a few minutes ago. I'm gonna call you about it in a minute. Try to hold them together and run this. Our finances are gonna get on the cord. I have no doubt. And we're gonna have land, and we're rich. I'm a very rich YouTuber. I keep telling you guys that. Um, so yeah, so and that's how I do my stuff. I don't gotta be high on the desk and all that stuff. You know, we just get on here and randomly talk, especially when the streets are hot tonight. That was too much going on, okay? We had Lil Durk, Offset, Sweetie, Bambi and the Clown, Wear Face, Okay, I just got a message about my grandma, so I might have to get off, guys. I am gonna have to get off. Um, so I'll take this little 30 minutes because it was a random chat, and like I said, I'm going to stick to the code, guys. What's the date? I said by the 15th. Even though I'm gonna do some stuff for y'all this weekend, I'm gonna have some stuff going on, and I should be out and about. It's my husband's birthday, and it was my grandkid's birthday, and yeah, just some stuff going on. So I'll be out and I'll be on here, but I did want to jump on here where I had a few minutes because we had so much going on today. I just was like, oh my goodness. Okay. I just like, oh my goodness. The streets was hot today. And I'm trying to make sure we talked about everything I wanted to talk about. Nikki's mom, Offset and Sweetie. We talked about little Dirk. Oh, the Grand Dame is home. Guys, the Grand Dame is home. Miss Karen is home. Welcome home, the Grand Dame. Welcome home, Karen Cougar. I freaking love you. Then did y'all see what she had on? Yeah. If that's what mama look like in my 60s, I am. Because I'm going to eat right and pray right. And yeah, take care of myself. So I'm going to look just like that. But she was so bad, baby. It was the no pants look, baby, with the trench coat. Yes, welcome home, the Grand Dame. Of Potomac. Welcome home. Welcome home. Miss Karen. And see, I love the YGs, the young girls. I've had no problems with them. Maybe a couple of mods on Tommy's channel. Maybe a couple of them in real life in Charlotte. But once I check them and address them, I don't have that problem no more because I don't tolerate disrespect and I will whoop your ass. But my knee hurting, okay? Because I'm getting a little bit older. I turned 50. But when I get activated, this knee go out the window, okay? So I be trying to stay in line. Pennsylvania, brother. I know, okay, be safe. That is, oh Lord, my nerves gonna be bad all the way till you get back. But you're safe, you're covered by God, and you're prayed up by your sister, so you'll be just fine. And I make sure I'm calling every day. And make sure you're calling me every day that you're there. But you don't have to. You have to, because now that I know that you're in Pennsylvania, I'll be calling you. Till you get back home, where I can put my hands on you. And yeah. But that's good. I'm so proud of you. Um, what I was saying, dang, that's my brother, y'all. He threw me off. Oh yeah, the little YGs. I got YGs, that follow me. That's a part of a lot of them, young ladies and young men. Like Ryan, one of my moderators. Ryan is 30s, okay, and he be laughing because he be like, I'm a 30-year-old white man, a white young man. He the same age as my kids, but he's a rebel. I got a lot of rebels that's my kids. This in their 30s. And they're so respectful. I never have a problem with them. But I seen E Kane and Tia arguing. And that is a bad argument because that baby would go hard too. But Tia would go crazy. Don't play with the aunties. I don't play about the aunties. And then a lot of us, baby, we look better than y'all. We don't got that. EK don't think she got no BBL, nothing, no it neither. But what you're saying, there's nothing wrong with that. But we don't have that because they didn't have that when we was young, and they don't have that. And I'm not getting it now while I'm old. But if you're a rebel, my 2,000 people know, rebel don't want that. She don't want no BBL, none of that. All rebel want is nice teeth. Okay. I'm fine with my little self. I'm, a more Megan Good, Jada Pinkett, Amori, you know, Monica, the smaller frames. Nothing's wrong with the bigger frame, but I'm not going to change my frame. It was Sierra and them, but they got bigger once they had them babies. I don't want to be. bigger. You know, I want a healthy weight. I don't want to be a string being thick. But like as far as would go have work, even when, because I ain't gonna say even if I had, even when I get my money, um, I ain't going to have no work done. If the Lord don't give me no meat, I ain't gonna have done. I'm scared. I've been smoking cigarettes and smoked my blood all my life. I'm not going to do none of that stuff. So that's why, another reason why now. I'm not knocking that because some of my friends and stuff have it and the kids have it and they look good. But I just feel like it's dangerous. So carry your ass to the gym. Hi, Krishanda. Hi, baby. I was just thinking about y'all, you and Simone. I love y'all so much. Everybody be going through their stuff, and we need to be together. Lord have mercy. Our son, your son, my son, he be having a hard time. You know, with his grieving and stuff, but he be hanging in there because he's still grieving. It's no change. I mean, slightly, but you know, yeah, I know, I know. But he has it really hard and trying to be good and trying to stay on the right track and trying to raise them kids. And I tell him, boy, you got your angels looking at you, so you better, you know. So that's what I was saying earlier. I digress. But I did put in the title of the live, um, celebrity gossip and random chat, because baby, we be from life, real life, to the celebrities when I do get on here, and I'm doing so good. Krishan, yeah, he love y'all, he love y'all. And then you know with Tyree, with my own nephew, so and my own my nephew, I lost my nephew and I lost my son-in-law. My granddaughters lost their dad, so it's just been, yeah, all this stuff back to back to back. But in 26, we gon' heal because that's what they will want for us and have some peace. And everybody, yeah, try to heal because we are not, we are not, we are not. And especially for the boys because that's literally all the boys except for him, you know? So, and good boys. So I don't know. I just told him that's why he had to stay out of the way and he got to be successful for them, you know? So he can dip in and out on their kids and make sure they kids and take care of my brother's son. The same thing out, how I feel. Yeah. Run up them dishes and take care of my brother's son. You know, with my brother and my sister, they be there for my kids. It's, you know, vice versa. And now we all, well, my brother don't got no grandkids yet, praise the Lord. But me and my sister do now. And we pretty tight, me and my brother and my sister. And I can say that my sister and my brother love my kids. And like, if something wrong and I can't go, my brother and my sister, you know, they going. And I try to raise my kids the same way. And that's what they do. Because if they don't, I'm going to fight their ass. Yeah. Something wrong with your sibling, you go. But it's so installed in them. And I be asking my oldest daughter, I be like, Chanel, how the hell is you so good? You gonna check on me, your brother, your sister, you know, everybody. And she be like, I was raised by a cancer, which makes me feel even better. I just love her so much. I just love my kids so much. I be in love with my kids, baby. If something go wrong, I can't do something or something about my kids and my grandkids. I can't even get up out the bed. Okay? But I know I chose this what I'm doing because I could be doing other stuff that would increase my finances more, but I don't put 2 years into this, so I do this and I take care of my little client. I was working at Family Dollar, so I was doing this, taking care of my client and working at Family Dollars. But my damn knee bad. I would do that damn Family Dollars working around in a circle that wouldn't fit me. I was even on the live in there saying, y'all, can y'all please get me out of here? So, and now I talk to the YouTube people. Um, I know what I got to do coming up now and throughout 26 so I can get to where the hell I got to go and get on here and be able to just talk to my people. And I had to learn everything myself at 50 years old. Like, they didn't have this for us. If they had this for us, Krishan, I would have been a star. Not like that. Now I'm joking around. Hi, Aaron, too. Did I say hi to you? Hi, Aaron. If you're still here, I can never see with my old phone who on here, who ain't. Is it come and go off? When I get off, then I see how many people stop by. Um, yeah, but so I have to learn that stuff. I edit my stuff. I do all my stuff in my community posts. Besides what Kay helped me with. My friend Kay is really big. She got like almost at 100,000 subscribers. Like, they good. I got good people on here. Like, I feel good. I know a lot of rich people. Okay, rich people. I know people, all kind of people. Shit, and I love it. So, and they be like, Rebel, you don't ask, and you don't know I don't want to tag my Cash App or none of that stuff. So, but I'm gonna get more on the business part because I need to get on here and be selling my stuff. I need to get back and sell my merch. Every time I get some merch, I sell the shit and spit it, eat it up, or gotta bill us up. See, that's what I'm saying. This is my real life, and it's a book, Krishana. All of this, nobody would believe that. I think they might have thought um, that you wouldn't believe that. Like, all that stuff back to back to back to back to back is unbelievable. Like when I lost my nephew. So I lost my nephew. I lost my Uncle Clee, who's like my uncle slash a dad to me, which is Tyree granddad and Tyree's baby nephew. Like, they all transitioned in 90 days. His mama has just been out of it. Like, she is a strong warrior. I be in here breaking down sometime, crying about them kids, missing them kids, and just knowing, hope they're in a better place, just wondering and asking questions. It really made me dig into death more, in our life and our time span and how many years you can live. And, I learned about the Anunnaki and just all kind of different stuff. It just really made me, I just wanted to know, like, your spirit leaves your body. Like, are they okay? Like, where are they? Do they see each other? Can they see us? Like, it really made me, like, start studying, like, do they see their babies? Like, it really has done something to me, Krishana. Yes, it really made me start just, and praying more, meditating, just anything to try to get closer to God and figure out, like, like, with my grandkids' dad, like, I just know, just talking to him the last time, like, I know his plans. He was telling me, Mom, what I want to do. I want to open up a little spot. I had seen him one night on his knees praying and stuff, and like, that stuff don't stuck with me. He a Gemini Cancer on the line. So we always celebrate our birthdays and stuff together. And I had been there since he was like 18, 19. Like, and I know how he is about his kids and watching his daughter. Like, his kids is my grandkids, and I be wanting to do stuff for them. Or I got my other little grandkids, like my kids, siblings, kids and stuff. I just love all the kids, and I be wanting to do so much for them. But then your finances, don't be right or whatever, because I know what they wanted for them. So I'm like, are they looking? Do they see? But I feel like, okay, well, they know my heart. They know when I get it, I am. It just would be like so much. Then I get angry, you know, with Meech, with Sean. I don't have a girl to get angry at. But with D, with Kiara, I be angry. And I still haven't seen her. So I be dealing with a lot. I still tell my kids, like, I don't know how I'm going to react to that. this little girl in the situation with my nephew. I don't know how I'm gonna react to that because y'all know 10. And this is my city. I'm not calm. I've been doing good, and I feel like y'all disrespected me. So I just don't know. I really don't know. So I feel like God don't kept them girls out of my path for a reason. Because I'm blanked out and been down in the cold ass, COVID ass jail with my old badass nigga. What if they beat me up? I'm getting old now. Them little girls you ain't never beat me up. Because if you do, I'm going to come and see about you. So I don't know. That mean I can't even see Giselle and Zaytobi. Because this hoe is a hoe. And I'm going to stand on that. Now, see, God, oh my God, I got to deal with that. I have to deal with that. I have to forgive her, don't I? I don't. I don't right now, Krishana. I don't. And that's wrong. I'm finna cry. I need to talk about something else. I haven't seen you. So once I seen you, I have to pour our love. And I have to tell you how I feel because you don't know that. Like y'all don't know that. Tyree mama know that because I broke down about 2-3 days last week in there and I done messed her up. But who I supposed to tell if I can't tell his mom? And I was in here like, because like on days like, my nephew would just call me. Yeah, my nephew's like that. My son's like that. Yeah, they like that. They like that. Like, CQ can be right there. And they still, Ma, here go $20. You got your weed. You know. So for all of them not to be here is just fucking insane to me. You know? Yeah, they look out for Duke. So, you know, no little boys never stayed at my house. I never let them little boys, Sean and D, stayed at my house. And you know, Sean was the good one. Once CQ knew wasn't going to school no more, Sean was going to school. He was still big and thicker than them. He was still going to school. He was still playing football and stuff. He was still, you know. So I used to have to let them know that he is a big teddy bear. He is a big teddy bear. He's not going to bother you unless you bother him or you come for his brothers. He's not going to fight him. He was out there, they was out there fighting the little boys across the street from my damn house. They had a war. You know, I had my balcony up there, honey. Baby, it was 3-on-3. Baby, when I tell you Meech was coming through there knocking them little boys' heads back, way back down there. They had called the police and they was like, oh, he's big. I said, he's a big teddy bear. And y'all done pointed him out. He the one go to school. Meech the one go to school. How the rest of they badass wasn't even going to school no more. He's a big teddy bear football player. And Chanel named him Big Meech. Chanel named him Big Meech. And when I had to take my daughter and drive her to the feds, he went. Sean was right there with me every step of the way, holding my hand. I was shaking like a leaf. And we had to drive her there. Because, you know, I was always used to, if they get in some trouble, I can fix it. Hell, that was something I couldn't fix, okay? And I was towed up. And them kids already been there. And D just a humble soul. Just period. Like, they're really good fucking boys. And that just brought that back up for me. I really need to deal with that because that's somebody's child. And I guess by me learning more bad stuff that she done since, yes, you raised a good, awesome, great, amazing son. Never disrespected me, never raised his voice. Him and Shamira and them be arguing like, I don't seen CQ and Mercedes. I don't seen D and the devil's spawn. But I never seen Sean and Shamika and Mercedes be like, shoot, mom. They be arguing too. But I ain't seen it. You know, they all stay together. They roommate. So, you know, they know when each other arguing and stuff. I ain't the only one. I ain't never see argue. I never see them do shit. But go to work and try to get them a little bit of money. I never I never see him do shit and try to defend his people, you know. Shit, he fighting because the rest of us fussing or something when they was, in argument or whatever. The little brawls, don't try to jump on my daughters or something. So that's how they end up fighting the neighbors across there. See, baby. She in it. Chartice, they don't drug somebody in it. The little gay friends and neighbors, and they don't drug them in it. And they had a whole damn war on the street. You know what I'm saying? We goes to war. And that's why that boy did that, because he knew. He already knew. So, and I don't had a message about my grandma. So I gotta go. But I thank you guys, anybody that stopped in. Krishana, I hope you still got my number. If you don't, I'll get it from your son. Um, I'm getting better, sister. So we gonna definitely have some. I think I talked about everything. Oh, the last thing I wanted to talk about, just in case some of my rebels do go back and watch this video, because I don't see my sister don't came in here, Krishana, and I hadn't seen her. So if rebels, if y'all go back and watch this video, that damn Lemmy, I don't like that. Every time Natalie say something, if he gone, I mean, not that they're a team, okay? If whoever the owner or co-owner, president, vice president, however they go, you always come back and go against her or go over her word. Even if this one thing about us, and I teach my kids and I try to teach my little nephews and nieces and stuff, even if we fuss among each other in front of people, we gonna be a united front. Okay, when we outside, we one team, we one band, we one sound. Every time Natalie be like, no, I'm not bringing this baddie back, or I'm not doing this, I be damned if here come Lemmy talking about, yes, we are, and we'll be continuing, and da-da-da-da. I don't like that. I don't like that, Lemmy. Now, I don't like that. I don't like that. And I want to touch on that too. I'm always team Natalie. And yeah, guys. I appreciate whoever stopped by. Oh, Diddy. Oh, I did talk about Diddy because I talked about his 4 years and I talked about 50 writing that letter. Okay. My sister got on here and I had to tell her I had a breakdown last week about them boys. So I done went way over to another lane. But I did say, that's why I put it in there, because I know I just digress. So you two won't bother my stuff. I didn't just say celebrity gossip. I said life lessons. So that would fit right on the thing. But guys, I told y'all after the 15th, these going to be consistent. At least 3 lives a week. So y'all keep your notifications on. Thank y'all. Please like the live. Krishana, I love you. I'm going to get the number from our son so I can call you. And yeah, it's the Rebel. I got to find out what is going on with my grandma. Because my daughter caught in the live and said something. She thinks something was going on. So I love y'all. I'm going to check on May Fruit. Oh, yeah, Krishana. May Fruit. Might want to tell Pickle, see what Pickle, Kenya, somebody. She been sick. I know she was in the hospital. You know, she just turned 94. Grandma just turned 94. So I'm finna call my husband and see where he at. See if he know what's going on, and call my daughter and see what she don't heard or whatever. So I love you guys. Yeah, grandma 94, y'all. That's such a blessing. I hope I be 94. I love you guys. I don't start crying and snotting and stuff. I love you guys, and I'm out. It's the Rebel.